Edward Laos.
Welcome to Travel Talk, filmed at the Peachtree Rose Marketing Studios and hosted by the hotel guide publisher, Edward Laos.
Good afternoon, everybody. Edward Laos here, publisher of the Hotel Guide and your host of Travel Talk. I'm really excited about today's episode. I have Kevin Barosso with the Hotel Polaris in Colorado. Brand new hotel that's coming out. Got some great things that are happening, make it very unique. And I'm really excited about having him tell us a little bit about what's going on. Kevin, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's good to see you, Edward.
Yeah, I love your backdrop. We were working on that offline and very indicative about what you're going to tell us a little bit about the property later on. But before we get going, I always like to ask our guests to kind of tell us a little bit about yourself so our listeners and readers kind of go, hey, who are we talking to today? So Kevin, tell us a little bit about who you are, how you got to your position where you are now.
Yeah, so I'm a career hotelier. I can honestly say I went to college for it and in Rochester, New York, and got out of school, got my first job with Hyatt Hotels, and have been in the hotel business ever since. And so really enjoy the hospitality business. It's given me the opportunity to see a lot of different things that I probably wouldn't have normally seen in other careers and other career paths. So it's been exciting and certainly been able to be a part of opening different projects and different hotels around the country. And it's exciting. It's always exciting opening a new property.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, being part of the people who open up a property is always something special when you get to do that in your career. And I've talked to many people through the years who have been able to do that. And it's always a fascinating opportunity for them. What do you love most about the hospitality industry?
You know, what I like the most about it is that I've always felt like, and we have this tagline at Coral Tree Hospitality, that travel is good for the soul. And, you know, I think that you learn a ton about travel. I think a lot of people they want their most rewarding opportunities or experiences is when they can leave that destination having maybe known something they didn't know before. And being able to provide that and contribute to somebody's experience is the most rewarding part of the job, really.
No, I agree 100%. And I think that's the thing that is so fascinating about travel in the industry is, you may pay for something, but you get an experience out of it and something that you can take for memories. And, you know, that was one of our taglines at one point was travel, make memories. So it's really an important aspect, especially with the experiential side. So talking about experiential, talking about great things happening. Let's talk about the hotel. Tell us a little bit about what's going on in your neck of the woods and why you are excited about this.
Yeah, so Hotel Polaris is just an unbelievable project. Through the partnership with the Academy and the Associate of Graduates and the Foundation to the Visitor Center, the whole orientation on the north end of Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs has not had a new hotel like this in a long time. And so certainly very welcoming in terms of the market, being able to offer, you know, not only the traveler into Colorado, but also our local guests and local companies and organizations that are able to take a part of what we're building here is, you know, really, really important to us. The Academy has built, you know, such a strong reputation as a great pillar of the community. And we see Hotel Polaris as just being an extension of that and being able to contribute to that. And so really excited to be about a part of that. Having the United States Air Force Academy is kind of part of your brand and your name really sets us apart from anything else that you might see in Colorado. You know, Colorado, there's a lot of beautiful properties here. It's a great destination, whether you're here to ski or you're coming for the summer and doing the hiking. Of course, we have all the outdoor activities that Colorado is known for. But when you step inside our doors, you are transplanted to a place that's just entirely different. If you're not familiar with the Academy or you don't have a connection to the Academy, the property architecturally is done in a mid-century modern look, which again for architectural building in Colorado, you don't necessarily see that, but the
Yeah.
Academy's won all kinds of awards for their architectural design, whether it's the chapel or it's other buildings up on the Academy. We very, very much reflect that, right? So you're going to feel that as you walk in. Oh, I'm in Colorado, but I'm someplace different. And then there's all these really subtle elements throughout the property that, to the guest who may not recognize it, it's just adds to the decor. For the graduate or somebody who has a connection to the Academy, they're going to notice little things like the class colors are displayed in different areas. We have a red entrance, we have a gold entrance, we have a blue entrance. So different elements that we've drawn in. And I would say, the biggest thing that sets us apart and really sets us apart from any hotel in the country is that we'll have, 3 legitimate flight simulators. It's part of our 50 style. We have one of our food and beverage outlets is a 50 style diner. Our plan is our soda shop concept. We are definitely going to bring back the banana boat, banana split, and really kind of pay homage to that, old Americana soda shop kind of deal. But in addition to that is our flight simulators. So we have a 737 MAX simulator, and then we have 2 F-16 simulators. And I know this can get a little bit overused, but it is a very immersive experience in the sense that you climb actually into the cockpit. The cockpits of the planes have all of the switches. You climb into that 737. Every switch that's on a 737 MAX plane is in this simulator, and there's a variety of different programming. So no matter your skill level, whether you're just an aviation enthusiast, whether you're just interested in aviation, or you're a former pilot, you're going to feel there's a program in this simulator that you can do and experience that's going to set us apart from anything else that you've ever experienced. So really excited about bringing that to the market.
That is something unique. And again, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to chat with you. And when I found out about it, got the press release on the new property coming out, and that was a big piece of it too. Uniqueness is what matters to people nowadays as well. And you said it yourself. There's a lot of great hotels everywhere, but it's also about the experience. And when you can bring this kind of experience and opportunity to guests, it's just something that nobody else is going to have and be able to talk about.
Yeah, and the hotel is one element of that travel experience. We're connected by a footbridge to the new Air Force Academy Visitor Center. Now the Visitor Center will open up after us, so we're opening next month. The Visitor Center is probably a year from opening. They're just working on building out the exhibits, but that experience of being able to visit the Visitor Center, whether if you stay in the hotel, you just walk across the bridge, you really kind of immerse yourself in the what the day in the life of a cadet is. But also the Visitor Center is one of 4 state of Colorado welcome centers as well. So again, we see it as more of an entry into a gateway into the Pikes Peak region. So that's one aspect of your stay is the Academy experience, and then the other aspect is we're close to Garden of the Gods. There's hiking, Manitou Springs, the Cog Railway up Pikes Peak. Everything that you think of when you think about coming to Colorado and enjoying the outdoors. We have access to that. We have a lot of trail systems right on our property. We have a trailhead to the Santa Fe Trail right in our parking lot. So if people want to just bike, or we'll have EV bikes that people can rent.
Nice.
If you want to do the Santa Fe Trail, there's hiking trails up on the Academy. I think a lot of people don't realize that all you have to do is show your driver's license at the gate, and they do a little walk around your car, ask you a couple questions, but the Academy in general is very accessible, and there's some hiking trails, there's some driving tours of the Academy, like self-guided tours. So there's, you can really make a good stay of it and
Yeah.
learn a bunch of things. And they also just built the Ford Amphitheater, which is an 8,500 seat outdoor amphitheater, all A-list entertainment going through the Ford Amphitheater. So again, just another element to build your experience and your stay.
Wow.
Combine it with a concert and just have a great time.
No, it sounds like you're becoming a hub there for definitely the experiential side. So that's an amazing opportunity there with the hotel. As we transition from the professional side, let's talk a little about the personal side. I always like to ask my guests about travel. What have been some of your favorite travel destinations that you've been to?
Wow. Well, I've had the fortunate experience to step on and walk on all seven continents.
Wow.
I would say probably the most impactful from an emotional standpoint, personal standpoint, was Africa. I did a tour through Tanzania and the Serengeti, and just amazing experience. Probably top of the list. Antarctica, because it's hard to get to. It was definitely a pretty cool one. But I love Alaska. I go up there a
Yeah.
couple of times. I've been up there a few times. The wildlife, I think it's kind of our, untapped,
Mhm.
frontier, if you
Frontier. Yeah.
will. And it's so I look for those types of experiences, that leave an impression on you.
Sure. Well, you've been on all seven continents. So the next question I always like to ask my guests is any bucket list travel items left on your list?
Yeah, so bucket list. I want to get to back to Africa and film and photograph the silverback gorillas.
Wow.
So there's a couple of different places you can do that. I've been kind of looking at Uganda as being one of the locations to do some gorilla trekking. So there's still a few things on the list that I still need to get accomplished.
That's great. I mean, that's actually an amazing opportunity there. Our editors is actually back in Africa this for a month. She went a few months back, fell in love with it, and already went back. So she's there doing her thing over there too. So seems like Africa kind of calls out when I ask my guests. A lot of them are talking about either wanting to go to Africa or what they've been there, and it was one of their favorite places they've ever been to. So,
Yeah, it's a special place. It
mhm.
really is.
Well, perfect. Well, we got a couple of minutes left. Um, Tell me how guests can find the property or find you, and any last comments or thoughts that you have with regards to the property.
Yeah, so you can find us on our website, which is thehotelpolaris.com. So certainly there's links to our booking engines. We have pages that talk about the simulator experience. We also have a spa and wellness center, the Ascend Spa and Wellness Center. So there's information about that and some of the programming around that. So as you kind of look to build your stay, if you will,
Mhm.
certainly use our website as a guide, so you can find us there. That's probably the best place to locate us at this point. We are taking reservations from November 7th and beyond.
Okay.
We are live on all travel channels at this point, our distribution channels. So Expedia, Booking.com, Hotel Directly. You can access us.
Nice. Well, it's an exciting time. I'm sure you're waiting for that first guest to arrive.
We are. We've got a
Enjoy
lot
it.
of every day trucks show up with deliveries on furniture and the kitchen announced this morning in our morning meeting that they've got all their pots and pans. So the kitchens will actually start smelling like kitchens
Like
starting
kitchens.
next week. So it's exciting, and we have 6 different food and beverage outlets, so we have a variety of different things
Mhm.
and dining experiences for people, and so I think people are really going to enjoy that.
No, it sounds like an amazing property. Hopefully, one day soon I can make my way out there and experience it. And but Kevin, thank you for being on the Travel Talk today. It's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you very much, Edward. I was so excited to hear when you reached out to our PR firm and excited to be on the in the show and have the opportunity to to talk about Hotel Polaris. We're excited.
No, it's going to be great. And thank you for being on the show. To all of our guests, listeners, readers out there, again, follow us on thehotelguide.com. We're going to put Kevin's website and everything in the link at the end, so everybody will still have that. You can be able to find them. Their grand opening is right around the corner. A lot of great things, obviously, in that area. Definitely want to check it out. Share this as well, because you want to let friends and family know about this great property and corner of the world. So, as we like to say, travel, make memories, enjoy your day. Until next time, we'll talk soon. Take care, everybody.